Hi guys, I'm Phill from Australia and I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, you're struggling with endurance? Stick around, I'll help you with that. Guys, thanks very much for tuning into this channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I've got plenty of trumpet videos to help everyone. Usually I'm offering free tutorial advice, but I also put a couple of performances here and there and other things as well. So one of the questions that comes up a lot from you guys is endurance. A lot of people seem to be struggling with being able to play for extended periods of time. So today I'm going to help you out with that and just show you what I do and give you an insight into a few things. More often than not, if your endurance needs work, it's because of one or two things. Your airflow isn't working efficiently and you're not playing in the center of the instrument. If you've got to work on your airflow first, I've got a couple of videos already out. Go and check those out. That'll really help you out so that you can move forward from there. Middle in the instrument is playing where the instrument sounds the best. If you sit too high on the pitch, then you get a thinner sound. If you sit too low on the pitch, then you kill your harmonics and it's a really dull and lifeless sound. So we want to play right where the instrument wants to sit. Today I'm going to show you guys my exercise, or an exercise that I do to help middle the instrument. But also remember, go and check out my airflow videos because you've got to have your airflow right first. In addition to that, I believe my endurance is really good because of the way I practice. Right? And I'm going to show you that here and talk about that here. So the way that I practice is I think about my practice sessions in smaller blocks. If you go to my website, I'll leave a link in the description, www.philloneil.com.au, you'll notice that I'm selling 10-minute practice sessions. And that's how I practice. Those sessions that I'm putting on my website, they are exactly how I'm practicing. Now I change these up, so it'll take me some time to actually write all of my sessions out. But as I can get time to write them out, they're all going to go up onto my website. So you can suss out exactly how I'm practicing and you can replicate it at home. So these 10-minute sessions, I call micro sessions. Now it's a good story on how I came up with these. Now, because life is always getting in the way of trumpet, right? My story, I was always practicing really hard and I'd be doing a minimum 3 to 6 hours a day. Now I'd take breaks in there as well, but like I would basically have the instrument on my face all day, every day. Then when I had kids, time dries up. You've got to go change nappies. You've got to go change clothes. You've got to feed the kid. You've got to bath the kid. All of this free time that I used to have, I now no longer have. So I had to figure out how to practice in as short a time frame as possible without losing standard, but also by getting better. That's where I came up with these 10-minute micro sessions. Now, they only last a maximum of 10 minutes, and usually I'll piggyback them. So if I go, right, I've got half an hour, I'll piggyback a few micro sessions. I'll piggyback 3 micro sessions, and then I'm done. But if I've only got time for 1 micro session, I go, right, I've got a 10-minute break here, bang, micro session, done. And then I move on. At the moment, I'm working on writing out these micro sessions so you guys can work on them in your own time. If you head over to my website, I've already uploaded some of my 10-minute practice sessions there. I've got one where it does a whole session of, it works on everything you need to work on in the 10 minutes. But usually, I will work on, like I'll do a warm-up session, or I'll do a tonguing session, or I'll do a flexibility session, and they will last 10 minutes each, sort of thing. Today's micro session that I'm going to show you guys is my flexibilities session. Now, you can find this on my website. Go over and check it out there. I'll leave a link in the description. But the reason why I'm pointing you into this one is because my lip flexibilities practice session, I'm not reinventing anything, it's a practice session. And these really focus on middling the instrument and making sure that the airstream works throughout the exercise. And then we go back to another lip bend at the end to make sure that we're middling the instrument. We've got to make sure that we're middling the instrument the whole way through. Then later on in this session, we need to move on because we've got to extend from this. So I start nice and gentle, then we move on further, and we need to go up and down and keeping that middle point all centered the whole way through. So as you can hear, that C or is consistent all the way through, making sure that we're middling the horn the whole way through, and then finishing it off with the perfect sound. So this is how I really work on my endurance. I make sure that my airflow is working perfectly. I make sure that I'm middling the instrument, and I work very, very hard in 10-minute blocks. As always, welcome to the community. Remember to subscribe, leave your comments below, give it a thumbs up, and share it with anyone who you think might find this interesting. I'm Phill from Australia. Happy practicing.